A little bit about me. I am Gordon Nathaniel. Toxic Reality Show. The topic tonight is time. Modern woman's kryptonite. Time is the modern woman's kryptonite. Whereas for men, time. The more time you get, the more you get to achieve your purpose and your goals. You see, time has a different meaning for both people. Nick Nice, J.A., what's going on? Time. Women are born out of the womb with their beauty and all that they're going to offer this world. Men have to become. Women are born. So time, the more time we men have, is more time to reach our goals. Whereas again, for women, time catches up with them. And then we must, for reverence sake, let's go to our show topic this evening. I promise you this one's not going to be long because we're going to cut to the chase and keep it short, concise, and to the point. Again, time is the enemy of women. The enemy of all women is time. As time catches up with them. And if we may get a word from the late, great Kevin Samuels. Brother, speak to us from heaven.
Yeah, 27, time to sell. 30, 50% off. Over 35 on clearance. 40, outlet. 50, Goodwill Salvation Army.
So here we are, back to the topic of time. With the words from the great Kevin Samuels. And that's something to look to, right? You know, gentlemen, the woman that you wanted at 20 who didn't want to talk to you, the girl in high school that didn't want to talk to you, what's going on with Harem King Ali? Yeah, this awakening is great. I'm cool on women for the next 20 years. We got a lot to get done. What do you think? So what you going to do for the next 20 years, brother? You stacking? Tell me, Mr. Ali, what is the plan? 20 years is a long time, brother, to not enjoy the softness of a woman. Well, let me get back to it, give you a chance to say what you got to say. That being said, yes, you are right. Tom Slow, big ups to the Godfather, rest in peace, rest in paradise. Absolutely. But his words are so profound. You see, when you see all of these women who are 35 and 40, the issue is, and what's baffling, is that many of these women are operating as if they're still 20. And it's like, sweetheart, the clock is gonging. I mean, they act like they have forever. And I'm just going to sit and wait for the right man for me. No. You have a bigger issue at hand, sweetheart. What you have is a horrible situation that involves you meeting Father Time. Yes, he's a man. And boy, the unequal treatment is you don't want to grow up so many of us so immature, El Breezy. I'm telling you, time is not their friend. And that same 35-year-old hottie that wants to show pictures from when she was 20 years old, she ain't that no more. Now you competing with a real 20-year-old. You ain't got it like that. And all of these women, as Brother Samuel said, fire sale, Goodwill, Salvation Army. They're out of options. Nobody's paying attention to them. And they're the easiest thing. He said monk mode, man. Not saying it's going to be easy, but the risk is just too high. Cons outweigh the pros. You ain't never lied, Mr. Ali. Monk mode. Stack chips. But I will tell you this. If you just need some relief, there's plenty of older women. You ain't trying to wifey them? Plenty of older women that are out there who are just happy to have a warm body, But online, they're strong and independent. Back to our topic. Time. The enemy of women. It's their kryptonite. And it's easy. If you're online, many of you are, obviously, right? Jonathan Poe said, and then women would call you sassy when men don't want to chase their old behinds. The issue is this. They run all of that game online, but when you talk to them, they're lonely. But then they'll try to say, you men better get in line and get emotionally connected because you're going to die alone. There's more women than men, ma'am. So if I'm dying alone, then you are too. But they don't want to have that conversation because logic eludes them. Sorry. So here we are back to reality, the toxic reality of the situation, which is, like Mr. Ali said, if you focus on your purpose, get your money up, focus on you. These older women and even the younger ones, they said come 2030, 45% of women will be unmarried and childless. 2 years ago, a majority of the college graduates were women. So these women, with these expectations of every man that they're going to talk to has to have a college degree, there's the graduation percentage of men is slowly dwindling, which creates a shortage and a downfall. They're going to have to either share or stay and try to compete. And you're not competing with, the agenda right now is to get rid of the term fat shaming. Because, boy, 2030 and up, the competition is going to be stiff. Men ain't putting up with that. Women are saying, how come men are not getting married? No, they're avoiding divorce. We see every day some new poor schmuck in Hollywood or in entertainment getting dragged. $20,000 a month for a 2-year-old? The heck are you doing? Sean Anderson said simps around the world have caused this delusion since they're just waiting around for these women hitting the wall to settle for someone like them. En contraire, my dear friend Sean, you are correct. But I say, you know what? Enjoy and have your fun with them. That's what they wanted, to be free and single. Give it to them. Raw D. That's it. Nothing else. Men control access to relationships. They control access to the goods. So let them keep controlling that. Recently, just today, I saw a video of a woman broke up with her boyfriend and was proud to brag that in the last 10 men that she had sex with 22 men. She was catching her flight. And she said, I don't know if I'll be able to get another one. And she was proud that in 10 days, she had sex with 22 men, 2 a day. And the day of the recording, she just had one. This is a good-looking, attractive, nice body, blonde woman. I saw another one where a woman posted, gave a man his own treatment, had sex with him, put him in a cab, and sent him home. Let's see how men like it. I would love it. Y'all are idiots. You see, these women, their oxytocin levels, they can't bond at all. You can't trust them. Anything over 3 bodies, you got to pass. Exercise your passport, as Mr. Ali said. What does Sean say? Giving away that roast beef special. That's it. Tom Slow. That's how they live. That's what they wanted. And now, they know now that they shouldn't have done it. Yes, but they won't admit it. And that's why I encourage, unlike I know a lot of brothers say, stay on your purpose, man. Focus. I'm like, nah, drag your balls on these ones. Go ahead and enjoy yourself, right? These are the 40-year-old clearance specials. Go ahead and dig them out and have your fun, especially since this is what they want anyway. That's what they destroyed their family over. That's what they left their husband over, right? So enjoy. She's 40, 50, 60. Have your fun. She took the divorce money and got double D implants put in, face down. That's what they get. Enjoy. Dontre said modern women usurp power in relationships through child support and marriage. No words couldn't be truer, Dontre. You can't marry them here. You can't even, I've argued You can't even cohabitate. You saw what happened to Tiger Woods. Had to drop the girl off at the airport, and what did she do? Filed that there was common law. You can't even, listen, a chick come over to see you, you got 48 to 72 hours before you need to get her out. She can only bring a duffel bag, and then you got to go. You go over to her house for a day, and then she can come back. But she cannot use, hey, can I just, I'm getting a job application. Can I use your address? No. You cannot. The plan for men in America, men who are traditional, there may be a few women that exist. The issue is, not every woman will screw you, but every woman has the potential to screw you. Are you willing to play with those odds? You want to roll the dice? Again, let's go to Brother Samuels one more time because I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Brother Samuels, hit it.
27, time to sell. 30, 50% off. Over 35 on clearance. 40, outlet. 50, Goodwill, Salvation Army.
Brother Samuel said it best. Your Salvation Army. He didn't say don't have fun. The other thing, Lucif said, cheating is a choice or symptom of other problems in your marriage or relationship. It could relate to, what do you say? It could relate to something in your partner's past, or it could, no matter the cause, you'll just have a lot of complicated feelings to sort through. When you want to spy on everything hiding in his or her cell phones without her knowledge, message me privately. Yes. Jonathan Poe, preach, bro. I got my money up. That's what I'm going to be on. Come summer 24 team, run through them. Look, brother, they're out there. There is no reason. Look, I've done a show again on the statistics. Honestly, any woman over 30, if you're thinking about having children, can't do it. Can they have kids? Yes. You want to roll the dice? Statistically, for, autism. If a woman is 30 years old, the chance of autism in the child is 1 in 100. If she's 40, statistics, Google it. I'm not making this up. This is crazy. If a woman is 40, the chance of autism in that child is 1 in 100. So when you see these women on these dating sites talking about, I'm open to having kids at 40, then I got the risk of a kid with autism or Down syndrome? 30 and under. Even at 30, the chance is 1 in 1,000. Listen, these women have been ovulating since they were 12 or 13. In modern society, not till 18 is she of consent age. So literally, from 18 to 28, those are the most fertile eggs. For you to say that you're going to wait till somebody turns 35, roll the dice that my kid ain't going to have some kind of mental disease or impairment? Is it worth it? You know, I've talked about this. You go in with these, like, for example, these women like, well, these women overseas are just using you for your money. Jason said, I'd rather grab my porn sport. Yes, brother. Because here, what did Dontre say? It's time for men to rise above the not all theory. Man, they can all screw you. Jason Zunuin said, hell no, we got a little flight passport. Listen, these women in America have standards of $100,000, 6 figures, 6-pack, whatever number of inches, yada, 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 right? Now, let's just say, let's for sake of argument, all women only want you for your money. Okay, let's put that out there. So, modern women in America, their cost is $100,000. A traditional woman in Colombia, Ecuador, we talk about the same countries too much. There's a lot of Latin American countries. Honduras, Panama, Nicaragua, Ecuador. Lots of other ones with some beautiful women. But these women, even Venezuela, right? Venezuela, the police officers make $100 US a month. So in Venezuela, you show up with a remote computer job paying you $1,000 a month. You's a baller. So now, if the 22-year-old in Venezuela is only there for my money. And she's happy we're siphoning off $100 a month because that's what the cops get. And the girl in the United States wants all of my 100,000. What's the better bet? The better bet is I could trick off $100 and have 5 women. $500, I ain't sweating that. The math ain't mathing for modern women in the United States. And then they making these demands at 40, 50, 60 years old. Talking about you got to have 6 this, 6 that, 6, 6, 6. No. It's a waste of your time. Better to take your money where it's better spent. Because here's the thing, gentlemen. AI is a scary mother sucker. All of the jobs over the last 50 years that women have done, that have taken from men, jobs that men would normally do, with the advent of AI, all of these positions will be gone. Bank teller, not needed. Lawyer, not needed. AI can do, they got AI, one of the top OnlyFans is an AI image, making millions a year. It ain't even a real girl and dudes are giving her money. AI is going to run all of these women who are strong and independent broke. And a man who can use his hands, vital. Until they create a robot that does mechanics and changes tires and labor. Until then. And even security is going to take a robot, RoboCop, to sit up there someplace where a company can afford it. But already McDonald's has a fully automated restaurant. Flips burgers, everything. Puts it in a bag. You come by the drive-thru, it's there, boom. All of these modern women, give them 10 years. Going to realize why 2 are better than 1. Society is going to humble them into submission. And many of you simpish men, Max Caster said, preach. Andre said, why are so many women obsessed with luxury? Brother, there was a time. Look, when I was a kid, I ain't gonna lie, we were middle class, high middle class. We had a 3-bedroom house. My grandmama had 1. Me and my brother shared a full-size bed, and we had an English Mastiff, big 180-pound dog that slept on my side of the bed by my feet because my feet was always down at the bottom of the bed. 2 of us shared 1 bed. 2 of us shared 1 room. Mom and dad had their own bedroom. These modern women want all of these big 5,000, 10,000 square foot homes. You don't need that to raise a child. You just need a mother and father in love. That's it. But they got Andre said it, they want luxury. But the women, particularly black women have the highest rate of student loans. They're the ones taking out all the student loans. And they graduate more than black men. I don't want to make this a race issue. But one thing we know is so goes the black community, so goes the rest of the nation. This extreme version of feminism, Jason said a lot of these women don't deserve luxury. Brother, they can't sew. You get a hole in a pair of jeans or something, could you depend on any? The question you have to ask yourself, and a buddy of mine said this, he said, he was talking about divorce, about his wife. And he said to me, I can't see this woman wiping my ass if I were to get hurt on the job. I think she'd leave me. That has to be a qualifying question. You know, you got Superman who died, right? Oh boy, went on a horsing accident, was paralyzed from the neck down, somehow managed to still have children. They probably stuck a needle in the balls, and he had 3 or 4 other kids, but his wife stayed with him. I don't know if there was any swinger stuff going on, but she stayed with him. But you got to ask yourself, the woman you pick in this country, let's say you got hurt on the job, car accident, can you were saying, if I were to fall injured, could I depend on you to operate the machine and lower me into the bathtub and wipe my ass? But they want you to take their 40, 50, 60-year-old selves And you should be able to invest in them, a depreciated asset, and invest top dollar. They want you to go to the dealership and buy a $100,000 car. The 2024 for $100, they say is the same value as the 1999 Hoopty with three burnouts. Kids, my kids are my world. That's your kids. That ain't mine. That ain't my legacy. That ain't my seed. It's so hard for many, and for the modern women who listen to this and the traditional women who listen to this show. Not interested in it. It is the creepiest thing you can do. Is put a picture with you and your child up and advertising that you're single. That is creepy. How you want a man to look at you with attraction and you got a picture of your child in the picture? That's sick. Are you thinking at all? But you boosted your kid like, I ain't never seen. Now, it's the funny part. All of these women, their kids are amazing. I have 2 amazing kids. Everybody's kids are amazing, huh? Damien said, yep, 100% correct. The issue is, the enemy of all women, it's time. Time catches up to them. And other women will tell them, girl, you've seen it. All my guys here who are sitting here on Facebook, you've seen it. Some woman will post a picture with no makeup. Sweetheart, you need makeup. Them girls lying to you. You need it. Then they put this all-natural picture, you 50-something, and they're like, oh, gorgeous, beautiful. I'm like, who lying to her? Don't lie. Girl, you need the whole makeup kit. You somebody who need makeup. Right? Well, Harim can say, so glad I'm not a baby daddy. Lord, dodged a bullet. Jason said, just not a good investment. Abilene, Texas counselor in the house, Erasmo Zamora. The thing is, they're selling depreciated assets at top dollar and refuse to say, hey, this car's got some mileage on it, had a few dings and repairs, it's been refurbished, every divorce is an engine overhaul. Nicholas Gonzalez said social media has ruined today's women. It has ruined them. It has ruined them. I would say music videos took it worldwide. I'll never forget, I went to France. I was with my ex-wife. And these little kids selling chiclets ran up to me, and one of them was like, Puff Daddy, Beyonce. And I was like, first of all, it's Jay-Z and Beyonce. But, and then one of them, he's like doing like twerking. To the rest of the world, that's all they see Americans as, twerking on videos, big gold chains, and rappers and drug dealers. Social media, you got married women sitting up there in yoga leggings, showing their ass, twisting and turning. I'm like, girl, ain't you married? Oh, my husband isn't insecure. You advertising. Grant gave me some stars. You advertising. We know what you're doing. But behold, gentlemen, there is hope. Because every one of these girls runs their course. And they are fire sale cheap. And you, while you are focusing on your purpose, I know Ali was like, nah, I'm focusing on my business. I'm just saying, if you don't even want to spend money, you don't want to go out, you don't want to trick and go on a date, there's 40, 50, 60-year-olds that are happy just to come over, sit and watch a movie because they lonely. You ain't got to put no effort into it. A couple of my boys sent me messages like, dude, I'm smashing this 45-year-old single mom of 2. No commitment. I don't take her anywhere. I don't have to do jack. Damien said, yeah, but Sims contribute to this idiotic culture, though. True. No lie detected. But I'm telling you, you want to relieve yourself. There's plenty of them out there. Because they won't admit it. But that's why 1 in 4 women, 25% of them are on antidepressants. But these dang simp lords who are guiding these Pied Pipers of feminism and simping are telling these women whatever they want to hear. 25% of women are on antidepressants. They're depressed. But then you got articles from like Daily Mail saying single women are the happiest. No, you're not happy. Not if you're taking antidepressants. You're miserable. You got your cat, dog, and box wine. That's what your life is. And rather than humble yourself and say, look, I got it wrong. But now you done got your body count up. You've rode the penis carousel with over 100 to 200, 1,000 different penises. You can't bond to no man. You get bored after 5 years, 2 years. You're like, I'm just not happy. Y'all stay unhappy. Who's that? There's 20 black women to every one black man here in Chicago. You ain't lying. Jonathan Poe, I'm trying to tell dudes, there is no shortage of wet poom poom. None. Now, if you're trying to get the hard body 20-year-old in the gym, okay, you're going to have to compete. But you know what? There's some bad 30, 40, and 50-year-olds bodied up, happy to have somebody just to roll around in the sheets with because they lonely. They don't tell nobody, but they screwing the little 30-year-olds and running up their body count and making it worse for themselves to be in a position to commit. And they say don't judge them by their body count. That's not important, but they won't tell you what their body count is. Because whenever a woman tells me her body count, I treat it like the government. When the government says we're only 1 trillion in debt, multiply it times 3. Woman tells you 30, it's 90. That being said, gentlemen, we're going to come back and do this again next Tuesday. Please tell a few friends. But again, time is their kryptonite. And time for us is more time for us to get our money up because we don't care about their income. Most of us men don't care what you make. All we care about is our money because it's our money, right? Your money's your money. And my money you like to claim is yours. Stay woke, gentlemen. Woke in terms of your walk as a traditional man. Watch out for these women. They're treacherous. And are there some good ones? I'm sure. The problem is the good ones are staying silent and hiding behind and defending the bad ones. Ladies, traditional women, we need you to step forward. And some of you are. You need to call these people out. And her debt is hers. I'm telling you, Jonathan, the statistic is black women carry the highest amount of student loan debt. Dang right she's looking for a man. She want you to pay them dang student loans off for her, right? It's mad that Biden won't do it for her. You see, they always run to the government. That's why they love the government. That's why they love voting for government. Anytime the government is talking about giving something out, what are they doing? Where does the government get the money from? Taxing the piss out of single dads with child support. Taking their money post-tax, but giving it to the woman, no tax. Tax-free. Take from one, give to the other. That's the system we have in this country. Anyway, I'll get on a rant and get off topic. Walk in your time, gentlemen. Become as wealthy as you can. Get off of this carousel in the Western world and find your paradise in a foreign country and exercise that passport. And don't bring her back to the United States to be ruined. Inevitably, it is going to turn into a ish show in the United States when most of the modern women lose the jobs to AI. Then, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight, girl. They're going to be desperate then. They're going to be homeless then. We out.